A round of applause. Forget it.
His hands are gonna hurt after this one. This is what victory looks like, I guess.
You know what, y'all?
The light ain't coming on.
Mighty kudos to the developers of Ascent, because these developers have done something that many games were not able to do. This Swedish empire, this small Swedish empire, and you know what? I got to give it up to him again. Let's cut that out.
Oh my God.
You know, this little small empire in the Swedish community, you know, you have nothing but to hang your head up high. We paying homage to you, Neon Giant. It's remarkable that you have done it again. Xbox, you've done it again. And I know people are like, where are you going with this? I'm going to let you know where I'm going with this. There was 2 games prior to the Ascent that defied all odds, right? And these 2 games started a revolution and an evolution at the same time. Because all Microsoft had to do was to get something to kickstart. And I'm going to go through the timeline. I'm literally going to go through this timeline, and it's not going to be a long one. It's going to be a short timeline. This timeline is from November of 2014 to, I wouldn't even, no, you know what? I won't even say, I'll say the beginning of 2014. Let's just do it like that. To the beginning of 2014 to now. Let's make that the timeline. Within this timeline, you got the creation and the embodiment of the Xbox One being moved of the spirit of Titanfall. And Titanfall was our very first Grand Champ game. Mind everybody that the game sold well over 10 million. And remember, the mockery was, oh, it sold more on PC, which was the biggest lie ever. When the facts came out, 8 million had sold on Xbox One. A little over 2 million had sold on PC, and a little over 1 million had sold on Xbox 360, because Xbox 360 version was just horrible. Let's don't even try to make that one up. That was just horrible. It shouldn't have never came out on the Xbox 360. That's my opinion. And so as the years went by and the Xbox team was bringing about this the new Xbox experience from Mike Ybarra. You remember that? There was something that was happening. They were trying to change the look of Xbox, trying to change formats, get everything going. We got a whole new menu. We have a whole new way of interacting within our community. And I don't think that was just innovative enough. Like, it didn't really shake up our community as they thought it should have. So 2015 goes by, 2016 goes by. And the next year brought about something that would change the gaming industry forever. Forever. I'm going to go ahead and say forever. There was something that happened in 2017 that changed gaming forever. And the funny part of that is when it came out, I wasn't a big fan of this. Okay? I wasn't a big fan of this. But Game Pass dropped in 2017. It dropped. And when this thing dropped, it stirred up the masses, right? It was something that wasn't traditional. Stirred up the masses. Brought questions in. But there was something that happened where I said, man, the Xbox community isn't having it anymore. And there was two games that set this whole thing ablaze. Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2. And why I say these two games pushed us to where we're at today, built Game Pass to where it's at today, because there was this one thing that stood out there. The one biggest joke to the Xbox community, the biggest joke, right? And it goes by the name of Metacritic.
Say what?
And for some reason, Metacritic feels like whatever they have to criticize and throw up numbers, it's going to automatically dictate the future of that game. But ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody to know that the kryptonite for Metacritic has arrived. It goes by the name of Game Pass. And Metacritic doesn't know what to do because it tried once again. It tried once again. And now we have a game that goes into the Hall of Fame with Sea of Thieves and State of Decay 2. And that game is a sin. They put this game in the 60s, y'all. They wanted this game to get all kind of bad press. All kind of bad press. They wanted to get all the smoke. And yet, even when you go up there, the user score is 8.7. But if you go right now and look it up for Xbox One, you have nothing but 2 reviews. 2 reviews. And what cracks me up is when you go to PC, it's hilarious. As if Xbox doesn't exist on its own platform, as if, it's like, well, who cares about, what it does on Xbox? The problem is this, we care. And look, it went up a little bit, but it only got 36 reviews. They rated it a 73. And even over there, it has an 8.1. So on Xbox, it has a higher user score. It only got 2 reviews on it. So this is another testament as to why the Xbox community could care less, could super duper care less about Metacritic. It never has, and it never will. That is not our playground. Metacritic is not our playground. It never will be. That is for whose playground. The Carrot Top playground. The Donkey Kong Empire, where numbers matter. But, man, oh man, did that other number feel so good. And that is hit for $5 million in the revenue pot. Across PC and across Xbox, it totaled out over $5 million. Game Pass is on fire. Money's everywhere. There's a downpour. There's tsunami. There's a severe weather storm of cash. It's cream everywhere.
Cream.
Cream.
They're making it rain. They're making it
everywhere.
rain.
Cream. It's kind of sick.
Say
It's
what?
cream
You know, cash rules
everywhere.
everything around me. Cream.
Facts. Tech don't know. Tech don't know.
I don't know.
I can
man.
make it rain. I
Tech-
just found out that out.
Take don't
It's
know.
a downpour going on. And you know what, people? You know what? What makes it worse?
Say
What
what?
makes it worse is that
Oh
now,
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
now, Microsoft in 7 years
7.
has doubled its worth. It started out in 2014 as this little itty bitty empire coming with a 8.6 million of revenue worth. To my panel and to my mighty chat room out here.
I think he means billion.
Yep.
What does T mean?
It started out 8.6.
Trillion.
Now it's at 15.37. Xbox community, stand the hell up. Stand the hell up.
Nope. No, more than my back hurts.
Because the Xbox community spoke with their pockets, spoke with their services, spoke with their engagement. And I can't wait for my panel to come behind me. I can't wait because we're taking all the oxygen out of the room. It won't make sense after this show to hate. You look pathetic if you're hating on Xbox now. Stone Cold. Oh my goodness, my man.
Hold on.
I never relied on reviews or Metacritic before buying any Xbox game. I am enjoying the Ascent now. Great show. Keep it going. Yo, Stone King X, man. We don't know what to say about you, bro. Look, man, all I want to say is thank you very much. You are correct. I'm good with just my Xbox, baby. I don't have to sit up here and make excuses. We don't have to sit up here try to justify why we like Xbox. We don't have to do that anymore, people.
No.
We're riding off into the sunset of greatness, and our day is here. The reign of Xbox is here. If it rubs your ears the wrong way, I can't help you, man.
What?
I'm just stating the facts that Xbox isn't going down no more. It's not going down no more. Straight to the top. And it will only keep going up. I told y'all this was going to happen.
Probably
I
in
told y'all
5
this
years.
was going to happen. And now it's happening. There's nothing you can do about it. Once a company doubled their worth, it's just off to the races. It's whatever. It's whatever they want to do now. The games are going to keep dropping this year. Like I said, we're not talking about no 2022. We're not talking about 2023. We're talking about the 20th anniversary year right here. 2021. We got those games. You don't want to keep going. Let me keep it honest with y'all. You want it to stay in this year. This is the smallest year. This is the baby year. Because once it gets out of 2021, line them up. Good luck. Oh, man. Come on. the love tonight. Yo, panel, I'm ready for y'all. I got 4 mics. Welcome, Eli the Realist out of the H-Town community. Shout outs to my man, Six Slayer in the building. My man, T Reaper, all the way up north in those New York streets. And I got another H-Town representative, my own, Di-RRec's own, the Techno Blast. Yo, I got 4 mics for y'all. 4 mics for y'all. Jump on in, man. Jump on in, y'all. I don't care who goes. But before y'all do,
Yeah, we just waiting for that.
gotta say,
That's why I didn't even unmute myself.
being real. I love the vibes, man. Listen, y'all, this is fun, man. I can't believe it. Everybody done talked me into this, and here we are, right? We all going direct game, and we're all here. We're all here. We ain't going nowhere. I love it. I'm looking at all of y'all, man. I love it, T Reaper. I love it. There's the cup in his hand. It's everybody's themselves, and this is what I love, man. Well, T Reaper, since you got your cup, you're in your gaming chair, you're kicking it back, got your headset on.
He is,
Arms
man.
away.
Oh, I need to get my drink too.
I appreciate the invite. Thank you. I actually kind of forgot what we were doing tonight, so I was like, got off the other show, and then I was like, I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna come right back in here. I was like, okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We're doing good.
You feeling good? Is everybody loving that simulator? Everybody loving those Twitter vibes?
Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
The salt.
We love
man.
Twitter vibes.
I'm loving the
It's the
salt
salt.
vibes this week. I seriously
salt,
am.
man.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
keeping
gonna
me
raise my blood pressure.
entertained all day
Yeah.
long.
Hilarious. It's so different now because like maybe a year and a half ago to see that stuff would just be annoying. Now it's funny. It's funny to everybody.
It is pretty funny.
It's really, really funny. And now the game is to point them out as quick as you can for everybody to laugh together. That's the game Twitter's been playing for like 2 weeks now, at least.
What's
no,
funny?
it's longer than that.
Well, I was waiting
like
for
a
someone
month
to
or two.
ask me what my vibe meant. And I was like, I don't know if I really want to explain that to you because you're seriously not an Xbox. So why should I actually even explain anything? So I was like, nah, I'm just going to wait to see how much everybody learned this week because it's kind of fun. I got to admit, that tech beta was a lot of fun. I want the next one.
Educational class this week. A lot of people went to class this week. And I'm proud that they went. At least they showed up, T Reaper.
That's
They
good.
showed up to class.
That means you want to learn. That's always a good thing. That's always a good thing.
Man.
But what's fun is when you learn something new, but you actually get to add a new twist to the actual new thing that it actually is providing for everybody. So that's a good thing. Only positives. What's wrong with being positive?
You know, shout outs to Flight Simulator, man. And all
Probably when Sony can't make the money back, that's when it's not positive.
facts. All that game is, man. Shout outs to Flight Simulator, one of the oldest Microsoft games ever. 1982, still
40
here.
years old. Yep.
Jeez, 1982.
Yep, it's 40 years
Show
old.
me a game that old that got those.
Wow.
Show me show me any other company with a 1982 history that's putting up numbers like that. Show me.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's
I
insane.
didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah, that old, bro. That old. Facts.
It's that
Facts.
old.
The general in the building. Facts.
That old.
Generals in the building.
You got to respect
It's
that
the original
age, though.
crisis.
Always pushing
Age comes with
PC.
experience.
Crisis, man.
Experience
It's
comes
like
knowledge, and knowledge comes wisdom.
and it's like the original Crisis, you know? It's like every time a new flight simulator came out, it killed every PC that was out, no matter the era.
Facts.
And it still does it today.
Windows 95, baby.
Yeah, been
Now
killing
everybody
PCs
wants-
for
Now everybody
forever.
wants sales on Newegg like no tomorrow.
Yep.
Facts. Facts. I mean, it's just beautiful, man. The point
I don't know. Beautiful would be the right word. I mean,
it's beautiful how the community is no longer in tune with the BS. The outside forces don't dictate our success, man. And listen, T Reaper, out of fairness, the panel, it's about time we woke up.
No, I agree with that. But
Oh yeah,
how you wake up is different than how you wish to wake up. So
yeah,
some
we had
folks
to
have
wait a
had
little
some
while.
rude. Yeah, some folks have had some rude awakenings though. It's been pretty funny.
it's been hilarious. It's been hilarious. It's been nothing but comedy.
And then some people refuse to wake up.
Hey, listen,
And that makes it all the funnier. That makes it all the funnier. We're watching like the train wreck happen. It's hilarious.
Right. At this point, those who refuse to wake up just brings forth the greater comedy. But those are slowly trying to wake up, you know.
You diabolical bastard.
You can't listen, man. Let me just look, it's okay, right? It's okay to like what you like. That's never been our case, right? That's never been our case, right? We don't care what you like. We game on what you game on. I'm so tired of even saying that. It's getting pathetic that we got to say that every time.
No, it's the same thing we were talking about earlier with Game Pass as well. We have to keep repeating.
But Game Pass such a decent value nowadays.
Yeah.
Like it does everything for everybody, and everybody's happy with it. Everybody that just can't afford it or just doesn't want it is just salty.
But even the people that can afford both buying and getting Game Pass are saying, "Dude, this is awesome."
Yeah,
you know.
Gets it back to the consumer.
But it gets tiring having to repeat it every single time. It's just people just don't get it. I'm not trying to convince somebody to get it. If you see value, great. If you don't, fine. You don't have to get it.
Right.
But don't be trying to bring this
Xbox's like first party games are always there day one. That's the day one value of the actual ultimate. That's a simple value.
Yeah.
And because I play most of all the shooters, I want day one access for simply $5 a month.
Yes.
So it's like it's not hard, yo. Not hard.
Hey, whose fault? And whose fault is that? It's Microsoft.
That's the consumer's fault.
That's
for
Microsoft.
not acknowledging there's value, or if there's no value to the consumer, then Microsoft needs to find another way to target their consumer to make interest back.
Microsoft provided us a service we weren't asking for, and when they gave it to us, now we're like, we can't live without this.
Yeah.
Hey.
Facts.
Because we didn't see.
But was that because the gamer was given everything back for free, and we just saw instant value there, and we just want it there forever?
Yeah,
that's what I would think.
Everybody with a little common sense saw the value. I mean, when they announced it at the, I think it was E3, I mean, I went ahead and converted it. I only wish that I got a few years and then converted it for $1. But
wait a minute, Eli.
Go ahead.
Eli.
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off, but no, he got me right when he said. So you mean okay? So you're going like month to month, unless you didn't do the dollar thing, is what you're saying, right?
Man, I did it for $1, but I was always month to month with it.
Oh, you didn't keep putting it in.
Well, no. What happened was I was doing the yearly live, but then they said convert your live for $1. So after that month, it became
you didn't right. See, I was trying to get. See, I didn't know you then, but I was putting it out there like, do it now because the glitch is happening. Like for $1, you could just buy your months up. Because what happened, what you did was you upgraded, right? You just switched over, and then it made Ultimate $1.
Yeah.
So you spent your month. So
basically, it gave me the rest of that year that I had for $1. But after that, it's $15. But then I heard about the what is that? The EA glitch. Or I wouldn't call it a glitch. I just say loophole. And then you were able to buy that and be able to convert that for $1. I missed out on that too.
Right, because Microsoft came out and let everybody know that they were going to extend it. They wasn't even scared of it. It was like, listen, we acknowledge the glitch. Hey, we're gonna keep it for another month. So everybody went bananas. I built up like almost 3 years of it. 3 years of it. So I don't really have to worry. I'm gonna throw some more later on and build it up to like 2023 or 2024 and stop then. But yeah, man, it was anybody who jumped on that knows that it was just worth it.
Yeah, if there's an exploit, I mean, but even though I wasn't able to take advantage of that offer, it's still worth it. $15. My children can't ask me for no games. You know what I mean?
I'm like, too busy with everything that's in there already.
Yeah. But if something comes up that's not in there, I'm like, you better go find something. Unless it's something I want to play too.
You better ask somebody.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody sees the value. Those who don't want to acknowledge the value, it's just because they're in denial and their favorite platform is not offering it. So you got to ignore those people, because everybody in the service, we all know that, we're getting bang for our buck. Even myself, who didn't get to take advantage of the 3-year deal for $1. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad about it. The Ascent that we're talking about right now, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, all that. And some people are playing it with a controller, but I went ahead and got the whole little flight set up. That money and I reallocated my funds into my controller. Right. You know what I mean? So hey, I'm cool with it. $15 a month, I'm still winning in my mind. If I get if a loophole comes up, y'all let me know.
Exactly. But no, exactly, man. No, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. And the other part about it is this. Eli, you're right, man. Nobody's really confused about this, right? If I told everybody on this panel that I got 4 houses, nice houses, y'all live in, even with a pool in the back, even Reaper don't even need a pool, right? Cold up there, but even in the spring, late spring, summer, he can use a pool.
Reaper's like, I'll use it no matter what.
He'll use it no matter what.
Reaper's like, how come I gotta be the one without the pool?
Yeah, man. He would have been streaming from the pool.
Probably.
Facts. Sitting in the beach.
I wouldn't mind going swimming.
Streaking in the pool.
He'll be sitting in that beach lawn chair. You know what I'm saying?
The long headphone cables from the edge of the pool.
But if I told all 4 of y'all that, hey, I got a house for y'all, you know what? A nice house for y'all. Matter of fact, 2 stories, pool in the back. 4 acres of land on it. Boom. You don't pay nothing. You're telling me you're not going to jump in that house?
Yep.
Just because the fact that you're going to jump in that house and you're not even going to trip on the fact that you didn't have to pay no payments, even if I even added that in, even if I said,
want to know what's wrong with the land that it's on. But
even if I told you,
I would have said, who sold that to him?
Even if I said, give me $2,000 up front and you ain't got to pay nothing else. Even if I said that, you would jump on it.
Yeah, I'm going to jump
on it. The fact that this is how you know people are bugging. This is how you know just how great Microsoft has done. Because when you can sit up here and tell me stuff like it's better to own your games, and I'm sitting here laughing at you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
That's facts. That's true. That's true.
So why you talking about real estate? I always telling me you act like I'm acquiring real estate. I don't know my game. You know what I'm saying? There's only a select few games that you can actually resell like a real investment. Other than that, you're taking a loss and you're just getting to recoup a little bit of your money back. They act like they're acquiring real estate. I want to own my games. I want a collection. Man, you're just creating clutter.
They don't want no collection. They just want to be able to buy the game and then sell the game and get done with it. That's all they're ever interested in.
Cash. They don't give a shit about the consumer. And then Microsoft wants to care about both, and that's wrong.
Right.
No, it's not wrong. It's just different. Deal with it. Like, it's not that hard. But at the same time, like, Microsoft can do it so much smarter from day one, where Sony had to try so hard to master the actual cassette, actual Walkman, to the actual CD player, to the PS2. So, like, I don't really honestly care. It has to be returned regardless of what you make it from. So I don't give a shit. But at the same time, it's money. That's what they care about.
Now watch this. They act as if we've never bought a game in our life.
Right.
It was just all good just a week ago.
Gross. You want me to own a game?
2016, we were buying games. 2016, y'all,
now
we were buying games.
And
still buying games.
Like consumer of a new blockbuster of the era. It's something new. Who gives a shit? It's something new. But at the same time, you're acting, as he said, real estate. But it's not. It's just something different.
How are they making a profit?
T Reaper. In 2016, we didn't have this option.
No, we didn't. We didn't have this in 2004. We didn't have this in 95.
Reaper, we were buying games and renting games.
We arrived at the new era of freaking revolution. It happens. It happens. It only happens when you have smarter people than the ones that actually came before you, though.
Look, we were buying games and renting games, right? We didn't have no option. And now because we have an option, people are mad because they don't have a better option. Now, Dirk Greedy came up in here showing love, and he said,
I'll say this. Let me say this.
Any game that goes in the Game Pass on day one, even multiplats, he's exactly right.
Wow.
Look, you know what's sad, man? Oh, my goodness. Dirk's so right. Look, this is the funny part. Psychonauts 2. Is it not on PlayStation 5?
Yep. Day one even.
They bugging.
Oh,
yeah. They gotta pay for it.
Oh, they mad about Left 4 Dead too.
It underperforms. Now,
isn't there a couple other games that are going to PlayStation that we already have now?
Yeah, because of the whole ZeniMax thing, and there was a couple games already in contract, like Deathloop, and I forget the other one.
No, there's Ghostwire Tokyo.
Yeah, Ghostwire Tokyo. So, those games just went gold on Thursday or Friday, so they're finally going to release them. And so now we know the Xbox release
that's out
like a year later.
I'm trying to think. I'll have to look for it.
You said what?
I think there's 2 games that are out right now on Xbox that's not on PlayStation, but it's coming out on PlayStation now. But we have it on Game. I'm trying to find the titles. So
but we have it on Game Pass right now.
Yeah, but they have to pay for it.
Yeah, Medium is one of them.
Medium.
Yeah, Medium is one.
Yeah, they're about to get
Medium. Talking about now.
I'll have to look for it. I forget which one it was.
Man, don't even waste your time. It's gonna be great once it hits PS5.
Oh yeah. Tons of sales. Yeah,
it'll be better somehow in some
way. Those controller features.
The resolution will be lower, the frame rate will be lower, it'll probably have longer load times, but oh my god, the fruits blow up. Yo, it's better version. And then the whole internet is gonna point and laugh at that one dude. Everybody's gonna he's gonna do a post. No, he'll do a post on Twitter and be like,
this is what everybody's gonna do.
Yup, exactly. It's a cycle.
Yeah, but it's about time they start getting caught on that, man. Start making fun of them and everybody just retweet and make jokes about them.
That's been happening.
I've been kind of waiting for
didn't Xbox put like a pineapple in front of Sea of Thieves or something?
Yep, I think so.
Only good art gets actually criticized.
Yeah,
right. But my thing is this, y'all. Why wouldn't the game perform better on Xbox? Why would they think that it would even perform on par with Xbox? Why would they think that?
Well, they're not thinking straight. That's why. That's
but watch this sick. But watch this
first
sick.
and foremost.
Watch this sick. MLB performs better on PlayStation 5 during the cutscenes.
Hey, man. Beggars can't be choosers. And
they gotta take what that media play, though.
Yo, who said beggars can't be choosers, man? That's
I
low,
did.
Man. Wow.
Beggars can't be choosers. And hey,
yeah, you went there.
No, listen. How many times must I tell you, man? Don't be mad at me that the word sting. They're the facts. I'm not exaggerating.
No, that's
beggars can't be choosers. So the only thing that they can say is in the cutscenes, the frame rate is better. Okay, you got that one thing. Good for you. Okay.
No, whoever's doing them sound effects is killing me, bro.
Yeah, but that's just like the 4 or 5 times the Xbox has a frame rate drop. They say, "Oh, it runs better on PS5 while it's at a lower resolution." Hey, but the W's are going to be few and far between, and they're going to have to take them where they can get them.
I think I know who that is. Now, your job, Turkey.
Got job, Turkey.
Struck again. Nah, man, for real. No, Eli, you're right. You're right, bro. Every single.
Whoa. Okay, let me call this one out, man.
Hold up, man. Y'all, hey, man. Y'all got colors.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all got to address those.
Hold
colors.
on. Hold on.
Yo, hold on, man.
Hold on.
Golly, bro.
Whoa, my eyes.
Hey, hold that
Yo,
thought.
my man, Abu.
Abu.
Wow, bro.
Give it up to Abu.
That's true.
Thank you. I have all consoles and a NASA PC.
What?
The moon.
The thing with Microsoft is that they need to buy the best studios and make games exclusive on Xbox. No PC, he's saying. Because why should I buy the game on Xbox and even care if the game is on PC also? Think.
You sound like Crap Gamer, bro.
No.
Clown that dude. That's exactly what his point was.
Well, that's his point.
Listen.
Let me say a little bit.
Let me address this real quick. At this point in 2021, okay?
Get over here. Finish him.
It's not, no, man.
I think he's joking, though. That's what I was going to say.
Nah, yeah, I think he's like.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He's literally saying what Crap Gamer was saying.
Hey, yo, man, drop a 50 and let us know if you're serious or not.
Drop another 50.
Nick, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna let you speak. Let me go first with this.
Go.
Okay. Here's the thing, Abu, that I think a lot of people, just like yourself, and listen, everybody has the right to their opinions.
Whoa.
I'm not tripping on that. Okay.
No, but I just think he's joking. That's all.
Right.
I think he's joking. That's what I'm saying.
I got you. No, I'm gonna let Sick finalize all this, okay? Because you said the word PC, so I gotta let the PC dog off the leash, okay? But I'm gonna put my console sense into this. What I want people to understand is this: everybody doesn't care about owning all the consoles. And listen, Abu, I have consoles. I probably, dude, my consoles date all the way back to the early 80s, all right? I don't care, all right? I played on them. I don't care. I've lived through the generations. I lived through all four, all right? So I'm above that feeble mindset. And that's not a knock towards you. I'm just saying that kind of logic, I'm above that. That can miss me now. Where I'm at in my life as a seasoned gamer, I need to be somewhere that benefits my investment, okay?
That's true.
Even though you might have a NASA PC, you don't have all the Xbox games.
I do like that NASA PC.
Remind you that you just now getting Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, that was dope.
All right? It's not like if I had a PC, I'm playing all these games that everybody else is playing. No, you're not. That only became a reality, Abu, because Microsoft made that a reality. Now, if you don't want that to be a reality, Abu, tell your PC gamers, tell every PC gamer that buys Xbox games off their Microsoft account, because let's not even go there and try to say, oh, because you got a Steam account, that's going to automatically get you the Xbox game, because that don't. I'm here to educate, right? You gotta. So, Abu, if you're playing an Xbox game on your NASA PC, you're benefiting my platform. All right. No, for real. Exactly. It's funny, but I'm being for real. The only way to stop it, if you want Microsoft to make those Xbox games exclusive only, tell everybody in the PC community to not buy Xbox games. That's how that's going to work. As long as Microsoft sees that cash flow coming out of that Steam community, why not? Microsoft is a seller. Why not? They're the dealers. The only fiends are us. Gamers are hooked to games. We're addicts to play. So if you don't want that to happen, don't play the games. Make Microsoft say, well, it's not worth it.
Hey, yo, Tech, what's the wrap it up music?
The what?
Go ahead, Sig. Go ahead.
Right. Okay, yo. He's joking.
No, I know.
Joking.
No.
That was the same thing. No.
That's why I said that.
No, okay.
Right, that's not an attack.
I know what you said. No. It was all good. Listen.
Right. That's a boo. Yeah.
Like I said, that was literally what Crap Gamer was saying when he was arguing with Phil Spencer.
Facts.
And now everybody knows that Crap Gamer, is the dude who took a massive L from Phil Spencer. Forevermore. Yeah, forevermore, right?
Yeah,
so, all right. But to answer, to address the situation,
Facts, Dirt.
But without jokes, there you go, right there. Dirt. PC is Xbox.
Oh shit.
Duh. Xbox is obviously Xbox, but PC is Xbox too. Like, you're looking at the Steam Deck. A lot of people are gonna want to put Windows on that. Why? To get access. Well, not only the PC games that's not gonna work, properly in their Linux thing, but all the Game Pass stuff. You can't get that on Linux. You have to have Windows.
Yeah.
I'm getting a Steam Deck. I'm doing that, right? Everybody like
Sick,
PC is Xbox now.
Sick, hold
That's
on.
important.
Sick, hold on. Sick, hold on. Look what Fugly just said. It kills everything. Okay, look.
Yep.
That's the thing, Abu Gamers. Buying it on Xbox, automatically give it to you on PC, cell phone, cloud, and Xbox. What I'm trying to get people to understand is there wouldn't even be a PC platform if it wasn't Microsoft.
Whoa, he did it again.
People don't understand that Microsoft used to own 90% of the PC market.
Yeah.
The only reason PC is existing is
Xbox.
because of Microsoft. They held PC up like Atlas. They held it up on their shoulders. And look, I'm even going to put T-Reap on you because T-Reap, you're looking at one of the original Microsoft PC gamers right there. The original. So if you're talking, oh, I got a PC today, well then you was missing out back then.
Legal, you need to
you wasn't a hardcore PC gamer because you didn't
need to look back at the chat, homie.
Now I am. Now watch this. If Sony, let's let him talk. Let's let him talk because he's putting up the numbers. We gotta let him talk. It's only fair. Let him do his thing because he's putting up some, and we need this kind of talk.
Right. So I'm saying we need to address.
Sometimes we need this kind of talk. But I love this talk now because this talk is only validating that Xbox is king. We wouldn't be hearing Abu right now if Xbox wasn't killing it. Because he's still talking about hardware. Notice he says Xboxes. He didn't say devices. He didn't say cell phones like Fugly said. He didn't say monitors. And he didn't say the xCloud. He's only attacking console because like I told you, Sick, that's their only narrative that they've been using all these years. I've been telling people that Xbox isn't a console. It's a ghost. All it needs is a host. It's the ghost in the shell. Now you guys are seeing it, and now y'all are running like you don't know what you're talking about. Now it's back to games. I am serious, brother. I know you are. I do have an Xbox Series X and an amazing PC and a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 4, et cetera, right? But the thing is, and I'm going to say this, but all those games don't matter. All those PCs, I'm sorry, those consoles that are on an Xbox Series X and an S, Abu, and your PC, you gotta have an amazing PC. If you don't have all of that, I don't care about none of that. It's not next gen. I don't care about no other console underneath that stuff. So we're only gonna be talking about 3 entities here. Not even gonna bring up the PlayStation 5 because I'm gonna put up some numbers that you having a PC you would know, Abu, and we're gonna shut all that up. All right, in a minute. But hear me out. I know, Sick. Hear me out, Sick. Hear me out. Right. Xbox being down to a console, right? This Xbox Series X. When we're talking about next generational games, if you know anything about PC, right, you would know that this RDNA 2.0 is a baking situation. What do you do when you bake something? You put it in the oven, you put it on a timer, you put it at a temperature, and you walk away from it. With that, it's not going to be a microwave meal, right? It's not going to be quick.
Can't let it marinate.
So
can't let it cook.
There you go. So, you can even call it a barbecue, a slow cooker. That's right. Simmering, these type of words. All right? That's what's going on this generation. This is why a lot of you PC gamers don't know nothing about quick resume. Don't know nothing about smart delivery. Y'all don't get all of that. No PC gamer has that. because that technology belongs to Xbox.
That's called
We're talking about next generation. The games are coming. I don't worry about that. Just like y'all never worried about playing Crisis 7 years in a row. Still talking about Crisis.
Or what's the other one? CS:GO.
Look, that's what
Next
the
is going to be
PC
Diablo
community
2.
does.
CS:GO.
It holds on to old games and Hall of Fame games and
World of Warcraft. EverQuest.
I don't know about Activision.
Xbox having better hardware, but no good games. That's a good opinion. But what does PlayStation 5 have? Are you telling me that you're okay with having a 16th? See, this is what gets y'all in trouble. You say Xbox has no games or not good games. But Ratchet and Clank is on its 16th installment, and it only sold 1.1 million. So that's only telling me that y'all are getting tired. See, the truth is in that pocket, not in the mouth, in the pocket. Returnal. What did Returnal do? We're talking about now. I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about right now. Astrobot. That's what the games you got. You think I'm going to pay $399 or $499 for those games?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Now here's the difference. When it's in a drought, right? When things are cooking, when we're barbecuing, when we're baking something, right? And I have to wait for greatness. Now notice I took a slogan out of the PlayStation book. I have to wait for greatness. Now, if I gotta wait for greatness in this generation, which company makes more sense for me to have? I'm waiting, right? But I ain't gotta go and plug in my old school console to play some back-to-back games because my company lied to me in my face out the gate, said I'd have 1,000 back-to-back games on the release of my new generational console. Come on.
Nope.
Nobody believed that. I didn't believe that. I was laughing the whole time they said that.
Nope.
The whole time they said, the whole time PlayStation was even talking next generation, I've been laughing and nobody's been able to shut me up yet. I'm still laughing and it ain't got nothing to do with a console war. It's just funny to me.
Yo, legal. Okay, two things. Okay, first off, who the brother in the corner with the crown on his dome? Who that is?
I'm just letting him do his thing, you know?
Who that is, man?
Breaking these ponies' legs. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, man.
I like J.
Because, bro, man, I just wanted to shout out what Dirk Griggity had said
Is
earlier.
that the king?
Bro, he said,
I'm coming down.
and he shouted out some names. It was on the screen
I
earlier.
had to
but he
remix
flipped it.
this.
It was on the screen earlier, but jeez. But basically his point was, yo, there's a new breed of Xbox dudes out here on these gaming streets, and they are playing for keeps. They are playing for keeps. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Thank you, Abu. Thank you. I just want to say that again, man. Abu got diplomatic immunity, bro. He earned that. He earned that.
Yeah, he did.
Right, he earned that. I don't care. He earned that.
Yeah, but I wish I could find the quote from Dirk Griggity.
But he's asking a fair question now.
Yeah.
Is Gandalf what we want to call our new breed of trolls, though?
He's all good. Listen,
JyzalRock, methodical. Are they trolling? No, like
I don't think it's a form of trolling. That's why I'm asking that question.
Right. It's not lying. They're not twisting the truth. They just
facts.
Show the truth, and they point out dudes who are lying.
Form of elite players you want to name.
I'm gonna be honest.
You want to call them gaming wizards?
Yeah. Be honest. Right now, as far as Xbox games, right? I'm not blown out of my mind. He has a point. I'm not blown out of my mind because I know games are the ones I'm looking for. They're not the Hellblade 2. They're not.
I did finally get my fire ring, so.
Right. They're not my Forza Horizon 5s. They're not my Forza Motorsport. They're not my Fables, and they're not. They're not my Valve. They're none of that. Okay. I'm waiting on those games. I'm not gonna lie. But in the meantime that I'm waiting, my investment makes sense. That Scarlet Nexus is hard. I'm loving that game. I would have never played that game. I'm challenging myself, and I never thought I would like a game like that.
I haven't even bought it yet.
Go ahead, Sid.
Yeah. So the other thing was, okay, more to his point, right? He said he was serious, and he's a multi-platform player. Except he didn't mention Nintendo, but who cares, right? Like I was saying before, PC is Xbox. Like the whole point behind the argument that Crap Gamer was having with Phil Spencer isn't just that he said, F it, I'm going to PlayStation, right? And started hate on Xbox. That's the cream on top of the cake.
Yeah.
The cake was.
What's the actual cake? What's the actual
Spencer
cake?
was like, why are you mad? And you didn't attack.
Yeah, why are you mad? You have no reason.
Okay, and Abu did not attack the console, but I'm just saying. No. We're talking about Crap Gamer, not yourself, right?
Yeah, I know.
The cake was, Phil Spencer was like, why are you upset if the PC gets those games too? It doesn't hurt anybody.
It's true.
Right? Yeah. And Crap couldn't give a decent answer back, and he got slammed.
That's when he got slammed and salty. That's when it got really funny, right? So what you're saying is a lot like what he was saying, except you're not. Obviously, you're not stupid. You're not being crazy enough.
You're not being crappy.
Yeah, you're not being crappy.
No,
so to address what you're saying,
I'm just being more intellectually intelligent than he is.
Right.
You know, Crap only sees at 30 frames per second compared to me, where I can see up to 100. So.
Right. So the thing I want to say to what you were saying is, because you're saying the same as him. Okay. Listen. If you have an Xbox, a PC, and all these things, you obviously can afford high level, right? And this is why you have a PC. So if you have a game that's on all the platforms, you're probably going to play it on PC because you have the hardware to push it.
Well, it depends on what I want to play. You know, sometimes I'm in the mood to play it on Xbox. Sometimes I'm in the mood to play it on a PC. Well, I'll tell you what I'm never in the mood to play in anymore is handhelds. I don't play that shit. Right. So, you know, it is either a 100 frame per second monitor or it's a 60 FPS television.
Right.
So it doesn't really matter.
Okay, Tech. Hang on a second, Tech. Because look what he just said. See, this is what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
And it's back to what I'm saying. He spent $20K on games alone, right? So he has the money, obviously, to handle these things. I mean, he just dropped another super chat. Like, wow, Jesus, wow.
Total $2 bills,
right? So he plays a lot, and he has the money, and I could tell from what he was saying before that this was the case, right? And now that he's proven it, okay, here's the conclusion I take from it. Like I was saying before, other than, he might feel a mood or whatever.
He needs to come down here to Dallas, man, so we can
right?
I will return home eventually. That is true.
Right. He will play it on the best hardware he can play,
Of course.
Well, whatever he has access to. And oftentimes that's the PC. But it does not devalue the PC or likewise the Xbox if the game is on both. If the game is on both, it doesn't do that. That's the thing about it. You of all people should understand because you have it all and you have all the options and you obviously have the money to get whatever option you want. And you don't see a problem with it and you're the epitome of it. So the fact that you don't understand, I can't understand why you don't understand.
Cheers.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Cheers,
you hear that? You hear that?
Hey, different opinions is different opinions, though. And so respect that. Because
and it's fine.
Unlike Crap, who didn't take it to a bad degree, unlike Crap, who did the same as him, took it in a bad degree, and his name is forever stained.
Sick. Here it goes. When it comes to games, right? When it comes to games, I've always said this. You don't have to own anything to be a gamer. All you have to have is the means to play. If I went over to Tech's house and the
desire to actually enjoy having fun.
I never owned a console. And let's say Tech has all these video games and all these consoles. And I went over to his house. And he lets me play his consoles and his games.
But it's more of a desire.
How does that not make me a gamer? See, I think this generation has lost the true definition of a gamer. A gamer is just one who gets his experiences off of playing video games, right? I don't even have to own a console. I could go to an arcade and put quarters in or pay my ticket for a 2-3 hour ticket. Or sometimes
they don't even take quarters anymore. They do those cards.
That's what I'm going to say. Sometimes you get those cards or go to a place where you just buy your little drink and they got the console, they got the arcade games for free. Just go in there and play the games. That's still a gamer. Now, here's my analogy on on owning things. I don't know people who can afford Bugattis, you know, Lambos, Ferraris, that would ever care to downgrade themselves and want to ride around in the Toyota Camry. I'm talking about, we talking about collection. Now we're talking about gaming community. You know where I'm about to go with this, J-Rock. Here I am, Floyd Mayweather, right? And I collect Ferraris and Lambos and Bugattis. Why? Because those kind of cars hold interest. They hold value. You can race them. You can make money. I don't even have to, dude, I don't even have to drive the car. I can get Eli, Sick, Tech, Jay, and old Doe.
Yo, man, let me borrow one.
Stick to just drive it around and do races for me and win and give me some money and they take some money. I don't care. Just make sure that the oil is good in it when you get done. You know what I'm saying? Bring them back. Hey, I don't have to worry about that. Just race my car.
Hey, Abu has to go, so give him another high five.
Oh, man. Abu,
hell yeah. Abu, you're the man.
You the man.
He came in here and slaughtered Di-RRec Gaming, bro.
Jesus.
I mean, he slaughtered my channel.
He needs his personal theme song now. That's what he needs.
Anybody came in here and took Di-RRec Gaming over, it was a booty thing.
Facts.
He took it over,
man.
He literally
Respect,
took it over.
man.
Be careful, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
You can have a different opinion without being a clown. I
That's
respect
right.
that, man.
That's right. Now, when you're talking about, like I was saying, investment, all right? When I'm investing in something, I'm okay, we know this. This is facts. There's things that are going to hold high value, and there's things that are going to hold low value.
And it's up to you, the investor, to figure out which is more value.
I'll even go as far as comic books. If you're going to break out a third print comic book, you're not getting anything out of that. If you get a second print, you just might, depending on how rare it is to get the first print. But everybody knows if you have a first print, mint condition, it's always going to hold value. So it's worth the investment. The key word is investment. As a gamer, in 2021, J-Rock, what do I benefit owning a console where all my old games, I got to keep paying for them, Nintendo, Sony, all right? Got to keep paying for them. On top of the fact, the performance doesn't get any better. Who does that in reality? See, you got to forget games, bro, because I'm tired of people using games as if when we come to our common sense, the only time to lose our common sense is when we talk about gaming. Oh, so now I just do things ass backwards because it's gaming. I buy up everything and, you know, and why would I do that? It makes no sense to me.
Now we just rent everything. What's the difference?
Facts. Why would I go down on my experience just to say I have something? I don't have nothing to prove. Now, no knock to Abu. I'm not paying $20,000 on video games a year. I got other things to take care of. I got 5 kids to worry about.
But apparently he's a man of means. So
Oh yeah.
Hey,
right. Look, but watch this though. Even though he does that, that's not a knock against Abu.
Well, of course
can
not.
afford that. He can do that. Like I said, real gamers don't worry about what other gamers do with their pockets, right? I always said that. I'm not going to be a hypocrite tonight. But this is exactly why Game Pass is great.
I would have got Game Pass, and with that 20,000, I would have saved 19,500.
Because
I promise a man of means like him respects Game Pass too.
Exactly.
Shoot.
It only reaffirms. Look at T-Reaper. It's you. Listen.
It wasn't that hard to consume. It really
Right.
not. Like, why are you gonna say no to free of charge day one
Yeah.
access to everything?
J-Rock,
you do?
help
Like,
me.
you're not gonna do that. So
Help me.
it's good value. From day
Game
one.
Pass is so great that it has eliminated all factors of all factors. Look, you get Game Pass. Here's the only words I have to say. 2 words. No, 3.
Gotta be good value for you, the gamer.
Makes sense.
If it makes
That
sense.
should be the new motto for Xbox. Why do I have an Xbox? It makes sense.
That's it.
It does.
Say what?
It's true. It's true too, because the thing about it is, like, I may not have all the money that Abu has, but I spent a lot of money on gaming throughout my life, and I've had most systems, right?
Oh yeah,
including all the PlayStations, right? And eventually, I will have a PS5. So I understand what that is, right? So when you play games a lot and you love games and you want to play on everything you can get access to, it's not a thing to say, oh, you know, Xbox is better than the PlayStation in terms of hardware.
Yeah, it's only better if you, the gamer, like the games better than the PlayStation selection.
Right,
but if you're a gamer in general, you like games in general, so it doesn't matter what the game is. It
but I'm not talking about the
enjoyment
software.
to your actual experience.
Right,
so
right. But I'm not talking about
if you enjoy it, then you're the gamer. It's that simple.
Right, but hang on a second. See, it's because it's not about the game I'm talking about. It's just about the hardware, right?
Yeah.
Usually the Xbox has the leading hardware.
Thing. If the hardware brings more enjoyment than the other hardware, then goes back to them.
And when all things are equal, like if a game is multi-platform, you want the hardware that can give you the most performance. And in the realm of consoles, that's usually the Xbox, right? So that's why
it depends what you, the gamer, are like as a gamer. What types of games do you like to play?
No. I don't mean the types of games. I mean like the performance of the games.
Yeah, but the performance of the games leaks into the consoles in general is what I'm talking about. So you, the gamer, decide where your path leads in your life of gaming. But if you're a gamer just cause you own everything, as you're saying. So the thing is everything brings enjoyment. It doesn't matter what you own. But then when you're doing that, you have to target practically the entire smorgasbord of people that want to buy your product.
Right.
So,
and the thing about it is,
Sony's always been about that beautiful hardware sound BS bullshit. So
but it never really performs.
Because they don't back the hardware with the correct software. That's That's my personal point as the gamer itself. It's like, Sony does it great this way, but if they just did it a little bit better, it would be so much better, So it's not my fault that you don't actually know your own math. Microsoft knows their math backwards and forwards, deal with it, and move on.
Right, but then you look at Nintendo, and, it's a different type of thing with them. And, a lot of people appreciate the way Nintendo does things. I don't, but that's me, right? A lot of people do. Xbox markets very differently to Nintendo and Sony, right? And even Valve.
But so Nintendo is the first one, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was Atari and Atari, let's say, right? So,
me, the original gamer always looks like Zelda as being the OG, and Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach and all those Mario Kart days.
I mean, like Nintendo games in general, but
but that's always brought the fun aspect to gaming, and that's always where most gamers start in their lives anyway. But it also, as I was saying earlier, it depends you, the gamer, what you personally like to experience in your gaming life. What type of games do you like to play the most? Whether it's shooters, whether the RPGs, whether the online games, I don't care. You, the gamer, makes the choice what you like.
Reaper, we get that. That's elementary, right? We get that. Nobody's ever attacked that notion because that's the birth of it all, right?
Right. Yeah. And you really can't, right?
My thing is this. I'm not gonna sit here, and I know this is where Sick is trying to go to. I'm not gonna sit here and act as if the whole entire Nintendo community wasn't expecting a 4K console when they were. I was reading and seeing them in their forums. If they even called it a Pro, a new Switch Pro. None of that came for them. None of it. Because in the reality world, people expect the upgrade. People expect the next thing to come out to be better than what you had previously.
Right.
That's the way this stuff works. And when we sit up here and we act like that don't exist, that's my problem. I'm not talking about where you love to play, but don't come to me in 2021 yapping about Mario and Luigi, and it ain't even a 30 frame per second game. Like, stop.
Right.
And then Nintendo's charging you $60, $65 for that game. Stop, man.
4 years later, still the same price.
And you got Microsoft out here working.
I know you know tech.
Working their butts off for the gaming community, giving you $39.99, 4K 60 game. Stop it, y'all. Let me get to
Man, stop it with them jive turkeys.
Yes, Tech 9. Yeah, Tech 9 need to come here. Yeah, he's right.
Hold it down, New Legal and Panel. Great show so far, guys. The Sent on my Series S. Shout out to the mighty Kevin Hart console. The consoles.
Low man.
Your favorite console. The Series S. Look at my boy. He's got to throw it in there. It's so beautiful. With the Dolby Vision. Looks godly. Flexing. Can you get Tech 9 on here sometime, Legal? He's the truth. Bring Tech 9 here. Emmanuel, let him know where you can find me. Hit me up. We'll get him on Di-RRec Game. It's beautiful, man. That's my point. Like we always said, we don't care where you game at, man.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Look, if you have everything and you're happy, I should never hear from you. That's my other problem. If you got everything, why do I hear from you? If you're okay with everything, stop talking to me. Because I'm a person that ain't okay with everything. If I bought a house in 1979 and I bought a house in 2010, that house better not look like that house in 1979. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, even a vehicle, all right, comes in different forms. Standard, the standard edition, the sports edition,
the legend edition,
the XL edition, and then the luxury edition. Everybody knows when you pay for the luxury edition, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. Well, not even a little bit, a lot more. Why?
Yeah, I was about to say, you need a different word than little.
Right. It's gonna cost you a lot more. Why? Because of the upgrades and the features that come along with it that won't be in the same car, right? But it won't be in those levels. That's why I've always said, and me and Sick have always said, respect gaming, man. There's dimensions to this stuff, levels to this stuff. All right. Respect.
That's not my line. That's Doc. That's Doc Dark. Doc Dark. That's not my line. That's not his line. Doc Dark.
It's true. There's dimensions and levels to this.
There is levels to this, though.
Yeah, you can't. Right. My son don't care about no frame rates, bro. My son don't care about that. My 9-year-old son gets on these games and play these games. He ain't thinking about frame rates. He ain't thinking about what console sold the most. He's not thinking about none of that. All these things, Dad, give me that Xbox, man. Give me that controller. Move out the way. You got Game Pass for me? I got all these games. Let me play these games. That's what a 9-year-old kid is thinking about. You know, he ain't thinking about all of that. Look at Tech's son back there. That kid ain't thinking about frame rates and, you know, how this game looks compared to this game. He's playing Roblox, Minecraft Dungeons. They out there wilding. He's wilding for his age, man, and that's what it is. We're grown men. So we expect V12s, our engines in the front. Didn't we not demand that, J-Rock? We demanded those 12 cylinders. Did we not?
That's right.
So if I'm demanding 12 cylinders, leave me alone. I'm the one that's buy these Xbox games, that puts my money into this service, that invests into my ecosystem. I'm only going to put it in one ecosystem that I like. So I'm running my mouth in this ecosystem. If I'm going to put my money in there, then yeah, I'm going to put my pros and my cons, my feedback, all of that. And Microsoft has heeded my call. Abu had a point. Yeah, they don't have the good games, but no console does. I don't see great games over there on PlayStation 5. I don't see the great games on Xbox, but the one thing that I do see, they got games more than the PlayStation 5 does. That's facts. And every great game doesn't have to be a AAA game. Ascent just destroyed that notion. 5 million. People want to play great games. The narrative of that, it has to be a multi-million-dollar put-together game. Bro, we just want to play a good game. Make a good game. I don't care if the movie costs $35 million to make. Denzel Washington's in that movie. Low-budget movie. He's a great actor. I'm watching it. You see what I'm saying? I'm watching it. They're gonna make 35 million the first day. They're gonna surpass that and get their money in. You just gotta know how to make your game.
Movie, though.
Right. Just gotta make your. You just gotta know
Just
how to make
good
your game.
movies. That's all you gotta do.
Facts. Make a good movie. Make a good game. It doesn't have to be a $100 million put-in game for it to be good. Make a good game. And guess what? Gamers are gonna take care of it.
Yep.
Bottom line.
And here's the thing about that too. It's simple to know because if you pay attention, gamers know what they want. They tell you what they want all the time.
Facts.
Right? And you just do what they say. It's that simple.
Just get
really that simple.
good games. That's all you
It's
gotta
simple.
do, and that's not that hard.
All I want is make assault, and I'll be happy.
I guarantee
All
you.
I want is a decent lobby, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, I want good lobbies to come back. Yeah. I co-sign that statement. Yeah.
But people in that Twitter thing today were like asking me what that Voldemort gift meant, and I'm like, it means, quite frankly, just a hit to like an actual good lobby. Give me a good lobby with a good strike, and I simply will be happy. But people on Twitter are just being crazier and crazier by the day. Don't know what anything means anymore.
Twitter.
Facts.
And then you got the crazy fanboys that don't understand why they love gaming anymore, and I'm like, no. And then you ask me why these gifts exist. I was like, oh, that's the reason why.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. Facts. These clowns is out here. They don't know what. And man, this is what I've been saying for a long time. They don't play games. They play Twitter troll game. I have no idea what it is, but they've been in that for so long. They forgot about what real gaming actually is because they haven't done it in a long time.
That is so true.
All they do is console war. Like, look at the video of that one kid, right? His account got hacked or whatever, right? And instead, he would learn his lesson. No, he's doubling down, and he just got so angry, and the only things he could say was, "I hate Xbox. Xbox sucks. Game Pass sucks." Blah blah blah. Like he kept repeating, like he had nothing else he could say. He had nothing else he could say, and he sounds like he was like maybe 16, 15, 16. Like his ball's only halfway dropped, like one ball dropped and the other one hasn't yet. Like maybe, I'm not really sure, something like that. But because he sounded like a little like he's older than 12,
like a little bit.
I don't know, man. So it was weird about it too. The way when he was angry too, like
it was acting like a little old bitch.
Yeah, exactly. It was weird. I'm not used to seeing that, like I don't know, but like, and I know I'm cracking jokes about this, and like I honestly feel sorry.
Yeah, man, you picking on a 16-year-old? Yeah, man.
I honestly feel sorry for him that his account got hacked and he lost all his games and stuff. But he didn't learn instead he doubled down, right? And it's emblematic that this kid is the living embodiment of all that remains on Twitter still, who's still trying to rip for this crap.
This guy pushed on his chips. He said, "I'm all in."
Yeah,
it's over for these guys now. Like everybody's
I can't say I didn't learn my lesson. I lost my Instagram, and I learned it. So.
Yeah, man.
Well, if you stop posting those pictures that you're not supposed to.
That's true too. But again, I learned my lesson still. So gotta thank the girl that decided to hack.
Did you do duck face? Were you duck facing it?
Well, all those PlayStation fanboys got mad when I hacked the ending of the game, and then they tried the same thing with the Halo Infinite story leaks this week, and I was like, dude, I don't run for that. I run for the lobby. I don't run for the story.
Oh, man.
If I want story, I can read.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about that. I was streaming earlier this week, and I was streaming just a game. There was no commentary. I wasn't on camera. It was just simple gaming. And this guy comes up and starts spilling like spoilers of Halo, just like.
They tried that in my Twitter privates, and I was like, no, I don't really care. I'll just block you and then just move on with my day. But then the fun part was like they really tried to run that on all the fanboys on my Twitter page, and I was like, why? Don't you understand why Xbox fanboys play? Like, that's just kind of sad. But if I actually have to explain, we don't play for story, we play for lobby, I'm gonna start to have fun where you're not supposed to have fun. So my point would be is that if I want to have fun this way, it's going to cost people a lot of misery. So I was like, I'll transform. I love this ring. This ring is beautiful, but at the same time, I'm be like, if you want to call my type of player Gandalf, that's kind of it. I'd rather call them what are those wizards called? The Astari.
Hey everybody! Hey everybody!
Astari elitists.
No, you talked already, Lego. You already talked.
The medium will use the PlayStation 5's DualSense, will act as an extension of your senses. Feel, understand, react.
But then I just dropped the DualSense controller and moved back to Xbox. It wasn't that hard to do. After I simply pissed on the actual console itself, and then played the game, and then actually spilled the game. So,
like by the time they get the medium on theirs, their controllers will be broken. They can't play anyways, because Call of Duty just kills their controller.
Yeah. Well, with the Elite 3.0, I want a decent actual new charging port. Please. Because my Elite 2.0, like, I love that thing, but I now have a dead battery, and I can't actually recharge it.
What do y'all think about PlayStation going on Twitter and actually saying this? Hey, what you playing? They actually said that.
On Xbox? He's like playing Xbox.
But look, man, it struck a gamer's frustrated response to Sony. It initiated a firestorm.
Oh.
Yeah, they asked them that, and it just didn't go the right way. I mean, why would you ask your community what they're playing when you don't have games for them to play? It's crazy, man. Like, my thing was Sony.
No, I had fun with the Twitter asking me what the gift meant, but at the same time, I'm like, you should automatically know if you've actually read the book, so, or even watched the movie. So I don't really honestly care. But then I was like, no, let's have fun with this. This is gonna produce actual chakra that actually works for me. So if I do that way, then you instantly get absorbed. So I was like, I'll do it. But at the same time, I'd be like, it's gonna take a while to actually build up within my body. And then I hacked the lung last night, and I was like, yay!
Look, man, there's this guy, and it was from the Tech Radar article. I'm not lying. PS5 restock. I've helped 70,000 people buy a console. Get Twitter tracker alerts today. I think that's a good way to help people. I try to help people, but it's true. There's many ways to try to get these consoles as soon as they hit the retail stores, but it's just going to be a long fight, y'all. Sony has already admitted that it's going to be hard even trying to get one next year.
I was just in the Target the other day. They didn't have a Series X and stuff.
I was trying to get a PS5 the other day I think it was Thursday.
Right. What do y'all think about this Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut that arrives on the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4?
I think PlayStation wants to create a cash grab.
Yeah, that's highway robbery right there.
I paid $100 for it, man, for sure.
Director's cut for the PlayStation 4?
Yeah.
That's a cash grab.
Just get the lip movements to match. Just get the lip movements to match.
No, I mean, because what Sony's gonna do is if they feel like they didn't sell enough of a particular game, they're gonna repackage it somehow. So they felt so good about that game, and it didn't hit the numbers they wanted to hit. So they're gonna figure out a way to resell it. You're gonna see a whole lot more of those director's cuts. But as far as it being on the PS4, I thought they believed in generations. I thought that the director's cut was supposed to be only for the next gen. I mean, because so what are they paying for? Are they gonna go ahead and let people use the DualSense on the PS4? Because they were trying to box people in to make people buy new controllers to take advantage of the PS5. You know what I mean? Like, so they can't use the dual shocks on the PS5. So what are they gonna do for those on PS4? How is it a director's cut?
How are you exactly?
What improvements can they make? I mean, because to me, it looked about as good as they can get on those.
Man, I gotta make a profit, Sakata.
I mean, Rock, what you think, Jay? I mean,
listen. What I think is that you don't need a PlayStation 5 until 2023. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I second that.
I've been saying that too, man.
Even if I try to get one, I may not be able to get one until 2023 at this rate, man.
Facts. That's just facts, man.
Sakata says, another PS5 tech? Yes. Yes. I try to make a profit somehow, man.
That's right.
Hey, gotta pay bills somehow, man. Kids
Gotta pay the bills. Gotta feed the
kids are
kids,
not,
man.
Yeah, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. That's why they have any.
They don't feed themselves, man. I gotta pay the kids. So to all the Sony fans out there who purchased a PS5 for me, we thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, man.
I did real good when it
Xbox is
first
on fire
started.
right now, man.
No, I had a lot of fun with that Halo Infinite section preview. I just didn't play a live match. I kind of was salty after that, but I'll just wait for the next play.
Yo, my panel, into my chat. Back for Blood is on Game Pass, day one.
That's why they hate it.
That's why they hate it. Word.
That's why they
So
got
the
guys
guy
out there shooting on pipes.
Right.
It's like everybody has a pony psychology degree now. Like it's easy to figure these guys out. It's easy to figure these guys out, you know? Like,
Bro,
damn,
easy
that's
work.
exactly what it is. Everybody said the same line
It's like-
because that's the facts. Because they're mad. That's it. Because Xbox
like-
has it. That's
It's like,
it.
you ask your Sony friend, hey man, you gonna check out Back for Blood? They're like, yeah, cool. You gonna buy it? He's like, yeah. How about you, Gonzalo? You gonna get it too on Xbox? Yeah, but it's on Game Pass. Oh man, that game sucks.
Right.
Ah,
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw that like weirdo dude. He put up a
Every
little
day?
video shooting a pipe, and he was like, "Oh, that's why it's in Game Pass. It's in Game Pass for a reason." Like, yo,
Yeah.
you got
I feel
zombies
you, man.
all over the place, but you're
Right,
shooting
I feel
pipes.
you.
That's just like the
Right.
dude shooting fruit.
Right.
You're supposed to be shooting at the bots, and you got fruit. You find time to go shoot at a fruit basket.
I mean, Left 4 Dead was never really about that.
Right.
This is basically a spiritual successor to that, and Left 4 Dead was never about that shit.
Right.
It was never a graphical powerhouse. It wasn't.
no,
It
it's
wasn't
just
about that.
like the actual zombie game that was fun to play.
Right.
You know,
Yo, I didn't have
hate
time to
throw
shoot at pipes
salt-
or wooden buildings.
I hate to throw salt on the wound.
Then there's Dying Light as well. Dying Light was even better.
Oh,
Facts.
man.
You
I
say
hate
Come
you
on.
but no, hold on.
Come on.
You say that you hate to throw salt on the wound just before you're about to go do it anyway.
I know. Stick, look, check this out, Stick. It gets worse. The Ascent's first patch brings ray tracing to Xbox Game Pass. Man,
But Game Pass brings value to the gamer. That's just a beneficial positive. It's not.
I don't know. I'm
it's
gonna
not
cancel
something
that.
bad.
I think Game Pass sucks.
Yeah.
this is my point.
I don't want to play
y'all.
300 games.
No,
Sick,
I don't.
sick. How-
I don't.
I mean, you can
want to
disagree
What
with me.
What am I doing paying
I like
$15 for over 200 games?
Yeah.
I should just buy
Here's
them.
the truth.
I like
Here's
to
the
own
truth.
my games.
Here's the truth, y'all. Here's the truth.
Well, I like having our own private blockbusters. That's just that's just
Nah,
awesome
man,
for
forget
the
that,
gamers.
man. We like to
Value.
play.
Forget that, man. You gotta
Yeah,
own
here's
it,
the
man. I gotta get that
truth,
fuzzy
y'all. Here's the
feeling
truth.
about ownership, you know?
We
Yeah,
know.
I get that warm and fuzzy feeling when I drop money on it.
Facts.
But I drop money monthly now, so what does it matter?
It's not enough. You got to support the devs.
I support the devs, man. You gotta feed-
Yeah,
you gotta
it
feed
will
them now.
definitely fuck with your monthly bills eventually.
Look, here's the truth, y'all, right? If Xbox came out with all these promises, with all this hype, and they failed to deliver for next generational gaming, which would have been silly because the Xbox One X was already hitting 4K. We were already, here's the funny part. We were already in next gen in 2017. Let's just be honest. We were hitting minimum 4K stats. We were hitting 4K 30 minimum. Whatever so often 4K 60, but we were definitely there.
Now
We were
they think
above
they
1440p, right? We were there. So it would have looked real bad. It would have looked real horrible if the Xbox S and X came out and they just couldn't perform, right? But this is crazy when you think about it. And I'm still, what tickles me, what really tickles me, y'all,
What tickles
is
you, man?
how they sit here each and every day. I love it. I love it. When they poke me in my stomach and I go,
You mean tickle your armpit? Your armpit?
That's
That's
the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. No, wait, no, not Stay Puft.
Pillsbury, Pillsbury.
The Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah,
Wow, I said the wrong one.
Right. they put me.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great ball. Should do math? I simply can't.
Is your toes ticklish? Is
They
your
put me in
armpit
my stomach
ticklish?
every day, making me laugh, y'all. Because I see some of the most ridiculous stuff.
All day,
I
every
saw
day,
today,
baby.
I ain't calling out no names.
Call it. Do it,
But I
legal.
saw today, my man out there in these streets done lost his mind, talking about the PlayStation 5 is the most beautiful console he's ever seen, and oh, look at this beautiful console. And I'm sitting up here like,
Oh man, is it my twin?
nah.
No.
I'm sitting up here like, this must be what happens when you get old. Hey, he knows what time. If he hears me, listen, there's
So you grow
go get
hair
your eyes
first
checked,
before
my
you
man.
actually grow.
You get your eyes checked. Look, and you know, it's funny because I got to give you props. You knew what you was doing. You tickled your fan base. You tickled that fan base. You had those carrots thrown out there, and you got those likes. I give it to you. I'll give it to you. But what made it even more funny is that the ones that even put likes on your damn page know you're lying. They was just there to just see if you was gonna get a kick out of anybody that was in the Xbox community that would have jumped on your stage and would have had a hissy fit.
Killing me right now, bro.
That's the only reason why
That's true.
they put a like on your stuff, because everybody knows that's the ugliest console ever made for popularity. For popularity.
You know, here's the thing about it. I honestly look at, and I've honestly looked back, and I have on top of my head knowledge, much like you attribute to Hebot on these consoles and games and stuff. Right?
Shout out to Hebot, man.
Shout out to Hebot. That's the homie, right? Now,
the Towel Man. The Towel Man.
He must be real happy with that Netflix series. I know he is, but I mean,
Towley.
he must be super happy.
What
But
Netflix series?
the He-Man series.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, like I've honestly sat back and thought of all the consoles, because I remember when I saw the Super Famicom, that's the Japanese Super Nintendo, and then expecting the American one to look like that, and then we got that ugly block that we got, right? That thing is ugly. It just is, especially if you've seen the Japanese or European Super Nintendo, looks a lot better. I thought about the Genesis. I thought about the Atari 2600 with the wood paneling. No, for real. For even the Magnavox Odyssey, if you've ever seen one, right? And I honestly mean this.
Did
Cap.
anybody think about styles back then? They were just
Right. No, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Those games wasn't put in the forefront for the most popular console.
Right.
That's what I said.
I'm just talking about looks. Looks, right?
Yeah.
The
PS5
with the Drive is one of the ugliest systems I've ever seen.
Facts.
It's like they really must have planned for this system not to have the drive all along, because the one without the drive, it still looks like a giant space heater, but at least it doesn't look butt ugly, because it doesn't have a curve out of nowhere like a tumor or some shit. It honestly looks like that. That's literally the ugliest system I've ever seen. And I've seen some ugly systems.
I don't know. This new Steam handheld is pretty ugly.
Dude, I went to Walmart today.
The Steam Deck,
and
it's not too pretty, but it's not ugly like that shit.
I went to Walmart today, and I always go by the gaming section just in case there's something for $5. And they have the PlayStation on display. Dude, that thing is humongous. It is huge.
Yes.
It
is
is
like a space heater for real.
It does.
Tech. Now you and sick of the PC guys here, well, along with Reaper, right? Y'all know I got a tower too. I'm not gonna front. I got one, but I don't use it for gaming. I don't use it.
I think my tower is the size of a PlayStation.
Dude.
Yeah.
Tech. Y'all are kind of Tech, Reaper, and Slayer. Y'all are kind of intimidating, man. That PlayStation 5.
No, I'm not lying. See that once again. I'm not exaggerating. I'm just saying the straight truth.
Yo, that thing is small, bro.
Fucked up, but it is true. It's
that console was mighty.
Freaking ugly.
Yeah,
it is fugly, man.
Hey, look, stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see what you did there. No, but really, man, I'm trying not to curse, but for real, because it's freaking ugly for real.
When I saw it, I walked in. My son was in with me the other day, and we heard this in the background. You were scared, man. My son was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "That's the PlayStation." Dude, he's like,
dude. I mean, it catches you. But this is what I'm trying to say. And look, we have our fun, we have our jabs, but this is pure unacceptable. And this is how low. Look, I won't even say low, but here's the difference between the two communities at its finest. All right. I got to give a shout out to Wolf Darkness because I had to steal this from him. He put this out a while ago and people fronting, but I told him I was going to forever hold this masterpiece. Forever hold this masterpiece throughout this whole entire generation. All right? So shout out to Wolf Darkness. There it goes again.
That's true.
I have a PlayStation 5, right? I'm going to boast about it. It's less powerful. No back, and this is for JyzalGamingTV, right? This is for JyzalGamingTV.
yeah, because he's the one that has it, right?
Yeah, I have it hidden behind my TV.
Fact, no back complaint.
He's like embarrassed. He's like, put
I
that
have
shit
Creed
in the back.
behind my TV.
Put that
Right,
shit
he
behind the
laughing.
TV. I don't want nobody
There's
to see
no
it.
back compat for the PlayStation 1 through PlayStation 3. None. No full RDNA 2.
No.
It's got smaller storage. No SSD expansion, external drive until
It's in beta mode
It's
right
in
now.
beta.
Screw drive. Yeah, it's in beta mode. All right?
And they won't cover you if you mess your stuff up.
Facts. Watch this. This is funny. No, this is for you, Six Layer. There's no save BKP without PlayStation Plus. I know you.
No cloud backups. It's
Woo!
locked behind the paywall.
That's beautiful.
Locked behind.
Check this
That's
out.
yeah, of course. It's beautiful for Sony's bottom line, I'm sure.
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, wait, it's not because less people are paying for PS Plus. So I guess
There
not.
you go. I knew he's gonna say that. I'm gonna let you talk about that after I get through. No 1440p support.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Freakless
Shit,
data. That
battery
still
lasts
makes no sense.
2 hours.
Nope.
Your
TV's
DualSense
on-
battery lasts for 2 hours.
Nope.
PlayStation is 30 frames, 1080p.
Right. No Dolby Atmos Vision.
They got Tempest.
Oh, I have one. You got to add to the list, and I guarantee you it's not there. And at first, you're gonna think I'm bugging. And this is a L for PlayStation and not for Xbox. No 8K. And you know why? Because it says 8K in the goddamn box. If you didn't put that on the box, it wouldn't have been an L.
Liability
But
to
because you did
consumer
that-
base.
L,
Sony. I'm
yep.
sorry.
That's an L. That's an L.
Yup,
Extra
that's
L.
an L, bro. Damn. Expensive games, 70 plus and up. No Game Pass. No FPS boost. No DTSX.
Nope.
No, and that's his list. But what's sad? There's more to go.
There's more.
No
Yeah.
hardware.
There's more?
But wait, it gets worse.
Right.
No hardware ray
We
tracing.
can add to that.
They
Yeah,
want
look.
to resell old product to make more money on a higher cost value than it was when it priorly
It
came
was
out.
when it first came
That's called liability to your consumer base, and you
Yep.
should not do that.
That's
Sony.
crazy. Look, no hardware real-time ray tracing. None of
Because
They
that.
if I bought
They don't
Diablo
do
2
shitters.
back in Windows XP era, I ain't gonna buy it for over $80 in 2021 era. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do that. I'll buy it
Oh,
at,
you're playing on Game Pass.
at a wonderful
I ain't done
discount on
yet.
a remastered edition.
That's
I
what I'm
ain't
telling
done
you.
yet.
What?
I
He's
ain't
not done
done yet. No VRR.
No variable refresh. They need that too.
None.
They need that more than Xbox
They
do.
ain't done. Look, this is silly.
It's true.
None of that.
They need it more than Xbox do, for real.
There's
Because they already got the weaker system.
There's no such thing as quick resume. There's no real machine.
We got
learning.
activity cards.
And they could do that though. They could clone it, but
Well,
they
Xbox now
it's
has
gonna
the
take a long
memory
time.
cards. Those cards look absolutely precious. I got to admit that.
Yeah, but who invented memory cards in the first place? And it wasn't
Sony did.
Sony. It wasn't
Sony
Sony. It was SNK.
As SSNK.
Yep.
Yeah,
SNK.
Neo Geo.
With the Neo Geo.
But that's because Sony was originally hardware, not software.
Facts.
Yep.
Now, guys, if I had a list like this for Xbox,
Oh. Bro.
Xbox sucks.
it would be the darkest day of Xbox's life
Mm.
ever.
Yeah, listen. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I want to
There
say
you go.
too.
Go ahead.
I said this before, but it bears.
Start with that first.
No, it bears repeating now. No, it bears repeating now.
All right,
yo, the stuff that the stuff that PlayStation has been through in 2021 alone. Forget 2020.
Been getting away with.
Yo, the L's they've been taking. The L's they've been taking this year alone in 2021. Not even what they did last year, right? That really set things up for this year, right? If this same thing had happened to Xbox and Microsoft, it would be a wrap for them already.
It will never. You'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah, because the situation now is worse for them than it was for Xbox One when it launched. Because Xbox One didn't have any hardware failures; they had games. It was an excellent launch of a system. Now, if you want to compare it to what the PS4 was doing at the time, it wasn't as good, so it didn't get all the headlines and whatnot, but it did great, right?
Right.
This launch of the PS5, it's utter dog shit. Like, if by any and every metric, I don't care if they got to 10 million systems, right? Hook or crook.
We know why they're doing that. We know why they're doing that.
Right, of course. But I'm just saying that.
Only for the sake of just saying, look, we sold more consoles. They still stuck on it. I keep telling people they're going to prove me right. They don't care about gaming. They don't care about Sony.
They just care about the bottom line and the top dollar return.
That's it.
Right. But they're in an industry where as long as you care about gaming in and of itself, the money comes automatic.
Right.
Because the gamers know what they want. They see when you just about the dollar and you just trying to screw them, and they will leave you on principle. Gaming is the only type of outlet where people will buy games just to support that they'll never play, just to support each other. Yeah, to support the developer, to support the platform, to buy each other games.
Exactly.
Like you don't do that in movies or in comic books or anything else like that. Like it only happens in gaming. So all you have to do is do what the audience wants, and the money comes easy. Okay, you might not get all the money or the most money compared to your competition, but you'll be making a profit, right? Right? But if you really do what you got to do, you start to win like Microsoft is doing. They are winning. This is what victory looks like, and they've just only started. They don't even have really that many games out right now.
There you go.
The heavy hitters aren't even out yet.
Tech, you should have put a sound effect for that one. He grand slammed that one. That's what I'm saying. See, people act like they don't see that before.
No, but really, like you look at the fact that PS Plus, right? The subscription numbers are going down.
Best service ever.
In the middle of a pandemic. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Really?
I mean, that's because
most people
have more time to realize they're getting played. That's all.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous because look at Game Pass. It's been accelerating. I keep saying that I believe that they're not going to announce the numbers until they hit a really big number like 50 million. Whatever they're at now is got to be.
Now the numbers that Microsoft is interested in is trillions. We want trillions.
Right.
We don't want billions. We don't want millions. We want trillions.
No, but there aren't that many people on the planet yet. So I mean, like billions of users. We're talking about users here because there aren't.
No, those are still in millions. That's true.
You're right. So, like, I think they already have passed 30, maybe even, right? But they're now.
I'd say 25 is more likely.
So they were doing that 1 million a month, and you think they've only grown a couple million in the past half a year?
That's what I think.
I think they've done a lot better because the last time we heard, I think the number was like in the low 20s or something.
It was like 22.
Right, and that was
really confirmed.
Right, and that was months and months and months ago, so they have to be way past it.
Definitely going to be that high. So
yeah,
that's true.
Right, and I just think that they're gonna wait until they have like a super high number, like 50, and then just
they want grand
on
slam numbers is what they want, and you know, to do that, you have to wait until the actual launch to see that, and that's very true.
Right, and when Halo comes out, bro, it's free to play. The multiplayer is free to play. It's
that is the number one guess why that's going to be that high because it's free.
Yeah.
free of charge.
That's the play.
Not a
That's
single
the
dime.
play. They give Halo away for free. It gets you onto Xbox, the platform, and Game Pass. It gets you right there.
And then it gives the gamer new experiences.
Yep.
For
And
free.
they stay. And then they stay.
And
And they stay.
it's day one automatic game.
It's like this game is in the. This
But
game's
it's free.
in the-
It doesn't cost anything.
Step 2, profit.
Fact.
It's that simple. That's the game plan. Like everybody knows what the game plan is too. It's like listen, even the PlayStation fanboys who sit there and complain on Twitter every day, they know what the game plan is because you could tell in their lies, like the way they
It's gonna be
lie.
97 gigs.
Yeah, they leave out a bunch of
That's how
details and
huge it's
stuff.
gonna be.
Yeah, facts too. By the way, because that info, has started to leak out. Actually, it's being confirmed because it was leaked out a month ago, and now it's the same number we're hearing again.
Yeah,
So
November 15th.
November 15th.
15th.
That's a big day.
2021.
Right. So like you
And it's a
see,
Monday.
yeah, you see all the money they're making with this, and they're making this money because this is what everybody wants. Like the producers want, like the game developers want this, the gamers want this, the platform maker wants this. It's just an easy win.
No, we don't want this.
I'd said the gamers just want games, and they want it for free.
They want to pay $70 for it. Come on, let's be real.
Well, they want the art product to be worth their $70.
Tired
That's
of
facts.
$15
That's facts.
deal.
That's facts. That's facts.
This $15.
But if the
deal
games
is such a
keep
drag.
continually to flop and not be worth $70, why should I pay $70?
Right.
So,
And they have been proven that they deserve to get $70 for a game. They just have it.
I mean, I think
Gaming is one game.
the new Call of Duty model should be on a service level of rate of cost, not an actual $60 game. But I think that would be better for the consumer rather than not the actual game.
I don't care about the
But-
consumer.
Well, maybe they should.
Well, if you want to make more benefit on your return, you're going to care about what the consumer wants to see in the game, and then
They've
you're
been
going to
buying
make it
no
for
matter
them,
what.
then they'll buy it.
They can charge $100 and people buy that game.
True. If it's pretty
true.
enough, they will.
It's true.
Of course, they will.
Not this year though, because this year's World War II again, and nobody wants that. And I don't know why they're so.
No, I
so
don't want
freaking
that.
brain
I'd rather
dead.
play Infinite. That's true.
Yeah, and then there's also Battlefield. So either
Battlefield
way,
is the next big one.
if
That's
you're an
what EA is
FPS
counting
gamer, you're gonna be real happy this holiday, particularly on Xbox. Just in general, but on Xbox in particular, because now you also have Halo.
Yeah.
Oh, and PC too, by the way, because they can get down.
I'm gonna see mouse. I'm gonna see mouse versus controller lobbies come the fall, and that's gonna be massively fun to do. So,
Hey man, they do that in Call of Duty right now, man. And I can tell you folks, man, it's closer than anybody really wants to admit from either side. Because the PC side got that aiming, but the controller dudes got that maneuverability. And it's been tested and compared way back when there was a game that Microsoft had on the Xbox 360 and PC that was crossplay. I think it was Shadowrun.
Shadowrun, yeah.
Right? And they tested this, and they said in development, the Xbox dudes were whipping the PC dudes' ass. And this is without the aim assist, folks. This is before they even implemented that.
that's why
in
aim
the
assist
game
had to
yet.
come to be because they were losing too much. That's true.
That's true. So, years later, there was a bunch of articles that were trying to say that it was actually the other way around, but no.
Nah, man.
Nah.
It's all
The
fake
console
news.
players were winning. The console players were winning, and you see this right now in Call of Duty. Like if you play cross-platform and
If you
Cross
play
control?
slip space right now, you see this.
yeah, it's like it's still a battle back and forth. Like everybody's trying to say the PC would automatically win or the console would. No, it's really a back and forth depending on the game, the situation, and the gamers. So there's that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that out there because a lot of people like to talk negative about that.
Yeah, it's mostly
It's
going to
stupid.
depend on. It depends on the gamer, your map knowledge, and
and the
positioning.
game itself too, because a lot of games they don't even matter what control you have because the controls are so nerfed where there's no real advantage on either one. But yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Like for example, in Call of Duty, I play the cross play whatever, but because I know the respawns and the spawns location, it makes it a whole lot easier, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. But yeah, Legal, you there? Oh, so I think you've been muted for a long time. I don't even know if we can hear you. He's like,
maybe he dropped off.
Says he's
He
here.
I'm waiting for him to say, "Speak on it."
He's been in the chat the whole time.
Speak on it.
There he is.
Yeah, but listen, you gotta
keep going.
You gotta give props to Sony though and their marketing team. They know what to do to get those consoles out the door.
Yeah.
They lied to them about
That's a good thing to hear.
what's gonna be launching
I'm not
year.
happy to hear that.
They lied to them about what's gonna be launching year one. They lied to them about games only possible on the console due to the SSD. We know Godfall doesn't need that garbage. Like they've been smart with it.
Garbage.
They've been smart with it.
Was it smart or just cunning? See, they like jerking. They like jerking their consumer. They've been lying.
Can I have more?
I like that.
You think they didn't know God of War wasn't coming out this year? Of course they knew.
Yeah, they knew. But they also didn't know that they were going to have this chip shortage, so they thought they needed to lie to push more consoles. Now they got to backtrack and crawfish on everything because they don't have the consoles. Now you got Director's Cut on PS4.
That's funny.
Now, you know what happens when you lie, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to
your nose starts getting longer.
It's the bleeding effect. Then the bleeding effect then.
When you lie, you have to work harder at maintaining it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The problem with Sony right now, with the PlayStation division is, you know that old saying that you're your worst enemy. That's facts. But now, it's not about Sony versus Nintendo. It's not about Sony versus Stadia, Sony versus Valve, or Sony versus Microsoft. Sony's worst problem is its own base and itself now. Because just like those two fellas just said, they've lied to themselves and they've lied to their base. Their base has nowhere to go because Sony can't put out the truth. They can't tell them that, listen, we got caught with our pants down. We lied to you guys. We knew what was the situation. Bloomberg was right. That lies after lies after lies after lies after lies. And the things started coming out of the dark. When those consoles out the gate started failing, I said it that summer that, listen, man, they're going to put those bad ones out because they need to get confirmation of which ones are not going to perform. And guess who's going to take the bait for that? You know what? Hey, PlayStation 5 fans, guess what you were day one? You were beta testers.
Crash test dummies. Oh my God!
You tested your console. That's what you did, and you know what? Some of y'all had the nerve. And some of y'all are my folks. I gotta say I love you too, man. Y'all over there in the Blue River. I ain't got nothing but love for you. I know who y'all are, but even y'all had the nerve. You know, like the old black. You got the nerve to tell me that it was going to be a day one situation, legal stop. Day one issues always happen. Y'all was flapping them gums at me. I'll never let y'all breathe this generation. Y'all gave us hell. It's nothing new, unusual. This is just day one stuff. Okay, whatever. All right, whatever. Look at you today. Running around with no tails, you bunch of Eeyores. And look at y'all. Look at y'all today, man. Y'all don't even have the balls. Right? Because that's all we got in this world, right, man? All I have in this world is my balls and my word.
All I have in this world.
No, you don't break it. And y'all just don't have the audacity. Y'all don't have the courage. Y'all don't have the filth, the mad respect, and the integrity for yourselves as gamers to say, Sony, that's enough. Okay, look, we can root for you, but we can't. We just listen, man. We're not gonna be guinea pigs no more. And it's okay to admit what everybody already knows about you. That's the first sign of healing.
That's the first step. You would say, yeah.
You gotta heal properly, and y'all are just willing to drink. Y'all ain't even sipping the Kool-Aid anymore. You're gulping it.
Guzzle.
Y'all done took the straw out and just turned the cup on. Y'all know what y'all are doing? Y'all are literally baptizing yourselves. Y'all are just immersed and come up. You don't even know how to act. You got Kool-Aid all over your bodies. You're just, come on, y'all.
It's gonna leave a stain.
Oh, I heard you say it back up all over your bar.
Yeah,
I heard you. I got the same thing with somebody.
I ain't think y'all heard me.
I heard it. No, the same thing. That's why I heard it.
Jive cooking.
I was like, what the fact? No. I started thinking to myself, oh my God, my mind is saying it. Why is somebody saying it? I'm like, wait a minute. That's not me. It's Eli.
It's right. Coming out the all that Kool-Aid all over your ball. It's crazy.
It's only regular year one issues if it's something they're not really familiar with doing yet.
They're not willing to stand up because they just don't.
And they've been doing hardware their whole lives, not software. So keep that in mind.
But no, that's always the problem with these guys though. Like you get an Xbox guy, you put him in a corner, and you get him to try to speak real. And once you corner him, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, you're right." But on the other side,
but it's all honesty. I can't. I'm not being.
But on the other side, they'll deny it and fight it, no matter what, no matter how you pin them in, no matter how many people show them the truth, they'll still stay in denial,
no matter how many interventions.
Yeah, that's my problem with these guys, man. Hey,
that's what makes us unique.
But since we're talking about steps, the first step is acceptance. You gotta accept that you need help, and these guys don't want it. You know what I mean? You guys are talking about other consoles. I remember, like, look.
The irony is, as much as you're laughing there, T Reaper, and it honestly makes me think of a dude that I knew. Actually, no. He used to be a heroin addict, and truly, those words ring true to him. Honestly, like the comparison, it may be funny to us, but I honestly look at it, I'm like, that's exactly what it is. For real, I don't mean that as an insult to anyone or anything, but for real. You guys are starting to sound like drug addicts now. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing.
Straight up junkies.
For real.
Man. That's the fun part.
It's like fiends, bro.
But that just means souls are my lobby PUD, not the actual game itself. So I don't really, and the speed of the actual frame rate. So I don't honestly care. But at the same time, it's an opinion. Everybody has one.
Yeah, but there are certain things you just like. You can't make excuses about and lie about. And if you like a system, even if it's weaker, that's fine. We went through that last generation. We know what that's like. And we're telling you, you could do it too. But instead, you guys sit there and you double down. The whole internet is making your lives a living hell. And you still don't understand. Like, really? Give it up, bro.
Because I mean, remember, like on the Xbox side, you had your crap gamers. And all those guys that were like, they got this secret sauce, this new DX12 update.
I don't understand what he finds enjoyable if he only sees 30 frames per second. If you see 30 frames slower than me, I don't really find you appealing. I'm sorry. But if I go 60 frames or 100 frames, then of course I'm going to find.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to you. That's right. I'm going to listen to it. Right.
It's just facts. Deal with it. I don't care. But my point would be is I still have the ability to do it. So if I have the ability, I'm going to do it as long as I want. So that's how it works. And unfortunately, that's how it's going to stay to work. So, but I just ask everybody to learn and adapt. That's all I ask.
Yeah, but they're not going to, and they don't.
They don't want to. They don't want to. That's understandable. If you don't want to adapt, that's fine. However, don't come whining to me when you're too slow to keep up with other things that happen around you. When you're too slow to keep up with indie live, you're dead. That's how it works.
T-Reaper and Six Player with the New York accent.
And then you're just breakfast. So I don't really care. As I said, it's evolution. Deal with it. But Microsoft is doing this from day one on a software diagram option. Yeah. They just evolve over time. That's all that. And it just gets better and better each year. But now we have Phil, who actually understands the consumer better than, Donnie Matrick, and Donnie Matrick got himself fired over it. So I don't honestly really care. It's like, but at least we have someone that cares for the consumer. That's the bottom line. And if you care for your consumer gets back to you. That's how that works.
That's why we doubled in
Spencer
7
and
years.
everything. Yep.
Exactly, T Reaper. You see it. It's right there. You see it when from 2019 to 2021, that gap, that huge gap, we grew like 4 million, dude, in revenue. Like that's crazy, bro. We went from 11.5 billion to almost 16 billion, just like that, y'all. And, and like T Reaper said, you think gamers aren't caring over here on Xbox? They're caring because
it just matters if the experience is fun or not. Then we care. you gotta have a fun experience first. And that's the thing that's only lacks. And Nintendo even still. So I don't really honestly think it matters. It's something that we all have to work on as developers too. You gotta understand your consumer before you make your product.
Listen, y'all, the numbers don't lie.
Exist?
The numbers don't lie, right? This is for the panel. This is for JyzalGaming. Because y'all know y'all hate when JyzalGaming be dropping them facts on y'all on Twitter. Y'all can't stand it.
Twitter.
This was for JyzalGaming, right? And in 2019, fiscal year ending was 11.38. Now listen to what T Reaper was saying. The very next year, the fiscal year ended was 11.5. It barely grew, T Reaper and JyzalGaming. It barely grew. But watch this. In 1 year, from 2020 to 2021, 15.37. It's over, bro.
It's a wrap.
There's no, bro.
But that's because Phil gave back to the consumer more for less, and that's not that hard to do. Sony, sorry, you just don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, you, the actual wonderful business, make that choice. But the consumer can make our own decision and basically choose Xbox Game Pass Ultimate forever, $1. I don't care. Okay. But you got to know how to do math. If you don't know how to do math, Sony, you're screwed. That's how that works.
Put it like this.
Yeah, just listen. It's two different approaches with this company. Just realize that they already announced a remake for a game, right? The Last of Us 2. They're about to sell them again. Same game, right?
If I already
the game just came out last year.
Unless it's a lot.
Bro, but this is the crazy part. The crazy part is they still waiting for the second half of that game with the multiplayer.
I saw Assassin's Creed came up with a samurai battle.
Oh, that's right. The multiplayer's not even done yet, and they're remastered. Wow.
Yeah.
The game isn't even really done yet, and they're already wow.
Now what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you the remaster. They're gonna give you the remaster.
Factions, and they already announced the remake. Were they gonna remake Factions?
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna give you Factions with the remaster.
You can't make this
telling you, yo. They still waiting on the second half of the game. The first Last of Us launched with the multiplayer and the single player. Second one launched with just single player.
Hey, but the fan base is letting Sony get by with that.
And they're about to get the remastered for the single player, and they still haven't even gotten the other half of the first game. Of the second game.
Keep going, man.
That's so crazy.
Keep going. Keep doing y'all's
thing. Hey, but when they did that with Ghost and nobody complained, they showed Sony that that's fine. They could do that. But now Sony's going to try to charge them for the multiplayer separately than a single player.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Is it?
Now they're getting Ghost DLC. They're saying it's basically a brand new game. All right, so where's the graphical upgrades?
Ray tracing. And maybe frame rate.
But they already did that. Well, not the ray tracing, they did the frame rate.
They didn't really do the frame rate. I think it was only 30 frames, so they
No, on PS5 is 60 to get the little boost mode.
Okay, at least has that already. All right, cool.
The boost mode, and then but man, that remastered what is it? Now the director's cut. I don't know what that's all about.
Death Stranding.
Oh yeah, that one too. That's what I'm saying. When they make a game that doesn't push enough units, they're gonna find a way to repackage it.
It's a Bugsnax director's cut.
It's coming, and you're also gonna get that Destruction All Stars remastered. Destruction All Stars director's cut. You're gonna see a Ratchet and Clank director's cut. Any game that don't push over 5 million, you're gonna get a director's cut.
Don't they have Death Stranding? Didn't Death Stranding make director's cut or something like that?
Yes, the first one. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Can't make this stuff up.
Nope.
I'm surprised they didn't do a Horizon Zero Dawn director's cut before they dropped Forbidden West.
Oh, it's coming.
You got Kojima tight at them talking about don't even call this a director's cut.
Don't call it a comeback.
I thought it's called.
Oh no, he don't like the word director's cut. He tight.
Yeah, it's killing me. I could have sworn for Horizon the complete edition. Yeah, it's called the complete edition or something.
What?
Horizon 1.
Oh yeah,
I think they have a special edition.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's just like all the DLC or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, that's basically the director's cut. Like if they make one later,
Jive Turkey.
they would have to add something new, like what Kojima was saying, what you were talking about before. Like it's not really one. It's just a name they put on it to be able to resell you the same thing again. Even Kojima was mad about it because it's like it's false advertising and it's bad on his name, at least in with regards to Death Stranding. But for the other game, it's just an excuse to reprint the game again, like you're saying.
Yeah,
that's all that is when you look at it.
Ratchet and Clank.
It's already dead.
Director's cut, baby, coming soon.
Director's cut, baby. Take that.
Because the only people
Q1 2022.
Yeah, because the only people who mention Ratchet and Clank are people who are mentioning that nobody's talking about Ratchet and Clank. That's the only time you hear Ratchet and Clank in a sentence. It's because you're mentioning the fact that nobody's talking about it. It's ironic.
And the masters of the remasters
on PC.
That's gonna be Steam's thing. Remasters of remasters.
Okay, what else would you call to The Last of Us 1 though? They already remastered it, and now you got a remaster of a remaster. Yeah. I mean, what is it? Right? And so when are they gonna do with factions? They're just gonna drop it standalone? Because that's not DLC.
Eli, what did you say, fam?
What?
Did you say they already made a remaster of this? And then they finna make a remaster.
Yeah, they're gonna make a remaster.
You can't make this stuff.
Yeah, they remastered. They what is it? A PS3 game? Because I didn't play PS3. I got a PS5, so I got it for free. And so it says remastered on it. So now
he's not lying.
Now they're saying they're gonna remaster. So I guess they're gonna have like Pablo in there now, but it's still the same game, same storyline. So they're remastering the remaster.
Come on, Sony, you jive turkeys.
No, they not jive turkey. The fans of jive turkeys for not calling them out. Just going out there, taping up for it, and buying it.
Did you call me jive turkey?
Well, I think we killed this topic to death, but I got to shout out Emmanuel A1.
Fact.
Nah, he already got too many shout outs.
Oh, no. Hold on. He's got a good one this time.
What,
it's
factions?
been 270 days since the PS. No, it's been 270 days. And the PS5 SSD is still in beta,
bro.
Okay? You want to talk about 270, blah, 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 500, whatever. So Xbox
right, he didn't finish his comment. You forgot the part where he says
days.
Regular
year 1 year issues.
With the squishy face.
Yep. Right after the warranty expires, that's when they'll activate it, and you'll go and pop in a drive and fuck up your PS5.
Yeah, six crazy with that one. But it's facts. That's the stuff that they do, man. Like, look, man. It's either gotta be that y'all are just so scared to try something new. Your gaming ability must be that garbage. I don't understand.
That's certain to what it looks like to me.
Yeah, because
everybody just doesn't want to start something new. That's fine, but please admit that first.
T-Reaper, the reason why we can even at least consider what we're saying is facts. Look, there's some great PlayStation players out there. That's not what we're saying, right?
No.
But as a community, y'all didn't take care of Returnal, and J-Rock's been beating y'all with a stick, hitting that dead horse about Returnal, because Returnal tells something about you guys as a community. And I remember when Returnal came out, me and Sick was talking about it. I said, Sick, well, I got to give it to them. At least they finally got a game that's not like what they're used to playing. It's not a soap opera simulated, feelings, cinematic, what do you call it? A daytime show Come on, y'all, help me out. A reality TV show.
Narrative driven.
Yeah, narrative driven. CGI button masher. Come on, y'all. Like, really? When I saw Returnal, I actually clapped for y'all. I was like, man, give them a break. Let them enjoy a new experience.
Yeah. Same with Ratchet and Clank. Yeah.
Look what I saw. That game beat them to a pulp. It beat them up. I was like, yo, go play some Recore and then go back.
Man.
To Returnal, y'all be like killing that game.
Now who's being messy? Recore, he brings
Recore towards the end got tough, man.
Six saw the jab. No, six. It was just a butter knife. I didn't cut hard. It was just a butter knife.
That Recore, some of those dungeons were tough, man.
Bro, Recore. Look, if Returnal gave you a hard time, exactly, Tech, they would not be able to handle Recore.
Dude, I stopped and I waited a year to beat it.
Yeah, man, them dungeons are serious.
Yo, Tech, if he calls you Tick one more time,
he called me Tit.
No, listen, no. If he calls you Tick one more time, right? You have to yell out spoon. You have to yell out spoon.
Okay. So, okay, you bring that up. Okay. Yeah, six.
Oh, you just caught that.
Six.
Yeah.
So my son brought that up the other day. The one that's right now playing on the VR. He goes to me, Dad, this kid at the park, we were talking trash, and at the end he starts calling me spoon. Okay, well, okay. I pretend like I knew what he's talking about. I don't. So what does spoon mean now? I'm asking.
Hey, I don't know.
Oh, Tick? Oh, the Tick?
You Tick and spoon technique? Is that what? Is that what he's not even
You don't remember the Tick?
I remember the Tick
cartoon.
The
cartoon. His catchphrase was spoon.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he would yell out spoon. Yep.
Okay.
That was the joke.
He started coming at me and said, "Hey, this kid at the park, he's at the park." He's like, he started saying spoon to me. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty bad.
That's something new, I guess.
Yeah. I'm like, that sounds pretty bad. I'm like, Ben, I have no idea what he's talking about. So I'm like, all right, well, man, just smack him across the face next time, man.
One thing I know about your boy right there, though, Tech.
What's up?
Too far from your shadow, man.
Oh, man, look at him right now.
I'm telling you, man. I hit up Tech today. He was like, yo, look, I got to go with my son. He's got me right now. I got to go do. That boy right there loves his daddy, man. I'm telling you, that's a daddy's boy right there, boy. Tell you.
Yeah, it is.
I seen him firsthand. Yo, that's the one that went with us down in Houston, fam. He be holding it down in these streets.
Yeah, he's back there playing some VR Roblox right now.
We was giving him.
I wonder if he looks at Tech as that actual character, though. That's probably why he said that to him.
Yo, he was holding our stuff. We was giving him our stuff. He was holding us down. Like, I got y'all. Y'all go over there. We was able to do the. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, that outpost was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The what was it? The laser tag, man.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun, y'all. So much fun. But the augmented reality was off the chain. I mean, if y'all could ever experience that, please do, man. It's off the chain, man.
Hey, look, Mateo. When they call you spoon, is it little spoon or baby spoon?
Spoon.
Just spoon?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just spoon.
Maybe that's something to do with the Tick. I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I think we lost J-Rock, but yo, we did it, y'all. We went over our 2-hour mark. It's a sad moment because we got to end the show. It's sad.
Oh no!
I don't know what we're gonna do, man. But we got to end it, and we got to move on. And this is just sad, man. Somebody close this out, man. Somebody close this out. See, nobody wants to close it out.
Cricket.
Yo, T Reaper, let them know where they can find you at, sir.
Well, you can still find me to this very day on Twitter at ThomasBarker61. You can find me on the other two wonderful Facebooks that I still own, and you can always find me on Xbox Live at OdoTReaper. And I am now just a simple Delta Force variant walking around having too much fun. So let's keep it going on Twitter, and I swear to God, I will have so much fun these coming years. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to learn something new, I guess. But I'm having fun. I hacked the lung last night. I feel so much better. And thanks for having me.
You got the Delta, man?
Yeah, I'm the J&J Highlander.
Oh man.
So thank you. But as I said before, I weigh 148. My mommy did not. Mommy needs to take that wonderful L and move forward in life. If you don't do that, I'm gonna have too much fun my own personal self. So yeah, Daddy can go to France for a year. That's fine. I don't care. But as I said before, Tom's gonna have his own personal phone if you just leave him alone too long.
Mm-hmm.
Eli, the realest down there, H-Town representative number 1. Let them know where they can find you at, fam.
Yeah, man. Everywhere the same name, Eli the realest. Twitter. Don't look for me on PlayStation. I don't need no friends on PlayStation, but it's the same on Xbox.
It doesn't even turn on.
Hey, it's yellow. You know, every month I boot it up to see if everything starts up just
the
fine.
The panels finally turned yellow.
Oh, they always turn yellow when they sleep. And, I used to be afraid to put them to sleep, but it worked.
It worked.
Yeah, it'll turn back on. But yeah, the name is the same everywhere.
After you kick it.
Go ahead, Tech man, with your ad libs.
It'll be like, it's Houston's. It's the Houston.
Which part of Houston you at? Is it Harlem Clark?
Me? No, I live in.
He's like, no, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with Hiram Clark, man. I'm not from that side. And just like, and I think like it was on this show when they were like, man, Houston is the only place where nobody goes to the other side.
Fact.
And yeah, that's me, man. I don't have any. If I don't have business on the south side, I ain't going to the south side.
Hey, I grew up and went to school over in Jersey Village, Northwest side.
Okay, well
I dated Hiram Clark.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Hiram Clark, man.
And that's wrong with Hiram Clark.
So you like the brown women?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what's over there.
Yeah, that's all there is.
Yeah, we deep over there. Go ahead.
Yo, Eli, tech like
what
that.
is this? This is Texas
He
After Dark. What the hell?
Eli, he likes the BlackBerry.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't let Tech
Texas After Dark.
down there.
Hey, when he said that I dated a chick of Hiram Clark in high school, I mean, he got a preference.
Oh yeah, no. I've dated more black than any other race that I've dated.
Yeah,
it's always been black for me, his white, and then Hispanic, and then everything else. That's always been my preference.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Do you care whether they speak English or not?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
We all speak the universal language.
Sick, my man.
Yo.
I know where they can find you at, dog.
Well, you can find me everywhere, Six Lair. You can find me on the Dragon's Den podcast every Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern. We will be back next week with a special guest. I can't reveal the name, but this one is a little bit big time, so you definitely want to check that out.
Phil Spencer?
Nah. He definitely discusses the words of Phil Spencer amongst many other things.
Phil Spencer.
Yeah, you'll definitely want to check that episode out this next weekend. But yeah, eventually GRG will be back eventually in a couple of weeks. But yeah, just check me out on Twitter. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I'm getting close. I'm up to 470 and change. So I'm getting there.
Why is Six Slayer worrying about numbers right now?
I'm worried about numbers because I want to see
he's a pony. He's all about the numbers.
Hey man, I'm below 500, man. I'm just trying to build that brand, man. Yeah, man. I just want to get
numbers.
I'm worried about numbers because I'm trying to get some knowledge out there, man. And for more people could see it to retweet it, man.
You gotta feed
that's all the better. Yeah, man. So just check me out on Twitter, man. And everywhere great games are played with the same name. Facts.
I love it. Yo, big shout out to Abu Gamers, man.
Yeah.
Golly.
Facts.
Yeah, bro. Came in here just everybody put your hands in the facts.
Word.
Here, all kinds of love, man. first and foremost, give shout outs to him. Shout outs to the whole entire chat room. Shout outs to Dirk Griggity. Shout outs to Emmanuel A1. Thank you all. Thank you all for your kindness tonight. Shout out to the whole entire Xbox familia all across the world, the intercontinental champions. There you go. Like my lady, Red Dead Panda Gaming. That's an international continental champion right there. Shouts to her. Shouts to Jeremy Merchant, my man Technoblast dude, all the way from Australia, man. We got New Zealand, Australia in the building. I think I even had Canada in the building tonight. I think I did.
Cool. Afterboss?
Yep, Afterboss was
Yeah,
in.
he was out.
Canada was in the building. Yo, we was all across the globe tonight. Di-RRec Gaming was doing some big stuff, TV.
International.
Come on. We were doing something.
Yo, why you getting mad, yo?
Facts. Yo, I just want to say I'm humbled. Di-RRec Gaming is here. I couldn't do it without Eli the Realist, straight out of the chat room. Di-RRec Gaming's own. I couldn't do it without the partnership. See, Di-RRec Gaming got partnerships. I got my partners out here, Six Layer.
Make a connection.
Commando out here that comes up on here, man, and puts his 2 cents in here. I got Reaper back.
Yo, tell me
Got Reaper back. Reaper, one of the OGs, one of the original cast members from the Mixer Day up on here. He's back.
And I'm still breathing, everybody. I'm still breathing.
Yeah, we good to see you, man, and good health. Better health.
I can't believe I hacked that lung last night. That was special.
Don't be like Darth Vader and have to need a respiratory system.
I don't know. I still have to have my reunion with my in-person studio, so that's going to be kind of fun.
Come in next week.
We got Reaper back in the building,
but then I just can use my purple claw just for fun.
David,
that's just not something
baby.
Darth can actually do it no more. So because it requires intellect.
Yeah,
but you need to read. That's why.
Oh, David, BGS. What's up, homie?
It's good to see you, David.
Plenty of reading experience.
Fist pumping. He's fist pumping, punching us out. He's either fist punching us, or he's knocking us out. You know, either way, we got him. We got him. He's in the building. Yo, I couldn't do it.
Without in the eye.
Facts. I couldn't do it without my ace tycoon, man. The guy that just been hanging in here with me. The one that just told me, listen, legal. I'm coming on here. Scoot over, add a chair. I'm Di-RRec Gaming. I'm joining, man. Let's do this, bro. As brothers, you know, after he's been, you know, always been encouraging to me, man. Always letting me know what I need to be doing. You know, that's Technoblast, man. It's this guy, you know, he always schooling me up on things because he knows I don't care, man. But it's good to see that the community cares.
It's good to have camaraderie within the actual community, and that is the important thing.
Facts.
You have camaraderie, you have friendships, and with friendships you have bonds, and with bonds you have profit, and with profit you gain more. So
facts. He's like, yo, you know, they're working it, man, and they want to support you. So it's a different kind of feel. He taught me a lot of things, man, and you know, I appreciate him. But yo, y'all know where to find me at, man. I'm here. Di-RRec Gaming, the new legal, just like it is. Hit me up on Xbox. I'm still trying to get with my man Storm Shadow. Yo, Storm Shadow, we got to get together. Listen, I know it's just rough, but we got to get on that scent. We got to play that co-op. Man, listen, it's a good time to be an Xbox fan. Xbox is at its highest peak right now, y'all. Don't let nobody fool you. It's doing extra good, and we got an extra bright future ahead. So hang in there, keep playing your games. The real RDNA 2.0 is
keep having fun,
and we ain't got to worry about that happening this year. Happening this year, we ain't got to look too much further. So y'all keep it gaming. Make sure y'all chase the one up in life, man. And until next time, we'll see y'all soon on the next show. Thank y'all for coming out. Peace.
Peace.